Antarctica is the most mysterious continent on Earth, remaining beyond human reach for centuries. From blood-red waterfalls and underground lakes to strange life forms and rumors of buried cities beneath ice, Antarctica has fascinated scientists and conspiracy theorists alike. It is the only continent where no permanent human population exists, mainly due to extreme conditions. Temperatures can drop as low as -90 degrees Celsius, while violent snowstorms reach speeds of 300 kilometers per hour. Despite these dangers, Antarctica continues to attract global attention, making it one of the most enigmatic places on our planet. Antarctica is also the driest continent on Earth, a fact that surprises many people. It is technically classified as a desert because it receives only about 51 millimeters of precipitation annually. Even with such harsh and uninhabitable conditions, multiple countries have spent more than a century trying to claim control over parts of this frozen land. France, Norway, Australia, the United Kingdom, Chile, Argentina, and New Zealand have all laid territorial claims. This raises an important question. What lies beneath the ice that makes Antarctica so valuable to the world's superpowers? The mystery deepens when we ask who actually discovered Antarctica. The answer depends on whom you ask. The British claim discovery, while Russians argue they were the first to reach it. However, references to a southern icy land appear thousands of years ago in ancient Greek philosophy. Aristotle suggested that Earth was spherical and that a southern landmass must exist as a mirror to the northern hemisphere. These early ideas laid the foundation for later exploration, even though Antarctica itself remained unseen for centuries. In 2021, a study published by the Royal Society of New Zealand suggested that Polynesian Maori people may have reached Antarctic waters as early as the 7th century. Ancient Maori legends describe a vast frozen land in the far south, indicating possible early contact. While this theory remains debated, it challenges the idea that Europeans were the first explorers of Antarctica. However, in recorded European history, British naval officer Captain James Cook became the first European to cross the Antarctic Circle during his voyages in the 18th century. Captain James Cook came within 130 kilometers of Antarctica but never actually saw the continent. Massive icebergs blocked his path, and the violent Southern Ocean made further travel extremely dangerous. He eventually turned his ship back, concluding that reaching the southern continent was nearly impossible. Cook famously stated that no human would likely ever reach this land due to its hostile environment. His prediction discouraged explorers for decades, reinforcing Antarctica's reputation as an unreachable and deadly frontier. Despite Captain Cook's warning, global ambitions in the 19th century revived interest in exploration. Nations were competing for economic dominance, new resources, and strategic trade routes. Industrialization was transforming the world, and every major power wanted to secure its future. In this environment of intense competition, exploration became a symbol of strength. In 1819, the Russian Empire assigned explorer Fabian Gottlieb von Bellingshausen the task of circumnavigating the globe and discovering new lands. In 1820, Bellingshausen reached the Southern Ocean and became the first person in modern history to see Antarctica with his own eyes. Although he never set foot on the continent, his expedition proved that Captain Cook's prediction was wrong. Bellingshausen is now widely recognized as the first documented observer of Antarctica. His discovery marked a turning point, opening the door for future expeditions and scientific interest in the frozen continent. Between 1900 and 1920, several explorers attempted to penetrate Antarctica's interior. British explorer Robert Falcon Scott led an expedition in 1911 and advanced nearly 400 miles inland. Unfortunately, brutal weather conditions and starvation forced his team to turn back. The return journey became a nightmare, as Scott and his crew were trapped in extreme cold and blizzards. All members of the expedition ultimately lost their lives, highlighting Antarctica's deadly nature. After World War I, countries intensified their interest in Antarctica. Many nations sent expeditions to claim territory. In 1939, Nazi Germany even dropped flags over Antarctic regions to symbolically assert control. After World War II, several countries established permanent research stations, marking the beginning of continuous human presence. These stations soon became centers for strange and unexpected discoveries that would reshape our understanding of Antarctica's past. One of the most shocking discoveries was evidence that Antarctica was once covered in dense forests instead of ice. Scientists from Imperial College London found fossilized wood and plant remains, indicating that around 90 million years ago, Antarctica had a warm climate. Fossils of insects typically found in tropical regions further supported this claim. These findings revealed that Antarctica was once a green, life-filled continent before dramatic climate changes transformed it into a frozen desert. Another major mystery lies beneath Antarctica's ice. Scientists have discovered more than 400 lakes buried under nearly 3 kilometers of ice, each with its own isolated ecosystem. These lakes contain unique marine organisms found nowhere else on Earth, including giant spiders and transparent jellyfish. This hidden underwater world suggests that life can survive in extreme isolation, offering clues about possible life on other planets. One of Antarctica's most famous phenomena is the blood falls in the McMurdo Dry Valleys. The waterfall appears bright red, resembling blood flowing from ice. For years, this baffled scientists and explorers. Recent studies revealed that the color comes from iron-rich water emerging from a salty underground lake. When the water reaches the surface, iron reacts with oxygen, creating a rust-like red color, solving a century-old mystery. A more controversial theory suggests that an ancient civilization may lie buried beneath Antarctica's ice. Some claim to have seen alien spacecraft and strange structures. In 2016, satellite imagery revealed unusual activity that fueled conspiracy theories. While some believe these sightings involve extraterrestrial activity, political experts argue they are secret military operations conducted by powerful nations under the cover of scientific research. Antarctica also has a hidden political dimension. While the world focuses on other geopolitical conflicts, major powers like the United States, China, and Russia are actively increasing their Antarctic presence. China, in particular, has established multiple research stations. According to the Antarctic Treaty of 1969, countries may conduct scientific research but must share results globally, preventing military control or ownership. In 1992, a U.S. geological survey revealed that Antarctica holds approximately 500 billion barrels of oil and massive natural gas reserves. However, fossil fuels are no longer the primary attraction. Instead, attention has shifted to rare earth minerals found beneath Antarctic ice, including neodymium, dysprosium, and terbium, which are essential for modern electronics and renewable energy technologies. These rare earth minerals are crucial for electric vehicles, lithium-ion batteries, wind turbines, and advanced electronics. As the world moves away from oil and gas toward clean energy, demand for these materials is skyrocketing. Control over such resources could define future global power. This race for technological dominance is a key reason why superpowers remain deeply interested in Antarctica despite international restrictions. Another critical element of Antarctica's importance is the Southern Ocean, one of the most dangerous oceans on Earth. It plays a vital role in regulating global climate and water circulation by connecting the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. Scientists estimate that the Southern Ocean absorbs nearly 15% of global carbon emissions, making it essential in slowing climate change. As Antarctic ice melts due to global warming, new resources and trade routes are emerging. Regions once considered inaccessible may soon become strategically important. Research in Antarctica continues, and no one knows what future discoveries await beneath its ice. From ancient forests to hidden lakes and geopolitical rivalries, Antarctica remains Earth's final frontier. If you enjoyed this topic, stay tuned for more fascinating explorations into the unknown.